a great win. I mean, considering that we got in at about 3:30 in the morning, and you know, very little sleep, and you know, we're a pretty tired team. But I thought everyone stepped up and played great. You know, you have to give props to Grant Hill, and he and JD did a great job on Danny Granger. You know, the guy's been pretty unstoppable on this trip, and I just thought they did a great job of making him shoot tough shots. You know, 2 for 13. That's the best you can ever hope for with him. I thought we did a good job of rebounding the basketball. You look at the stat sheet, and Earl Barron's line is not very impressive, but I thought he did a tremendous job on Hibbert. Hibbert has been playing great basketball. You know, 16, almost 17 and 9 he's been averaging. And I thought Earl Barron did a great job of just taking him out of that, you know, taking him out of the game. And we did a really good job of being active. I just thought it was a good team win. Everybody that we stuck in there, you know, I thought Earl Clark came in and did a good job and had a couple of really important defensive stops. And you know, to me, it's probably as good a win as we had this year, because considering the circumstance of coming back and the style of basketball and the quality of basketball that they play. You know, you think about they got a win at Miami, they got a win at the Lakers. You know, they've been playing well, so it was a great win for us.
Alvin, defensively, first half they shot close to 54%, second half to 39%. What was the difference in what you guys did? Was it adjustments, or what do you think?
Well, I thought our closeouts were a little better. You know, I thought we closed out, and then we also was a little more aggressive in our switches, trying to take the easy pin down shots away. We did a good job with that. And then we didn't give up second shots. I'm telling you guys, when we don't give up second shots, you know, if a team is at 10 second chance points or even 12, 15, we're okay. When they get into the 20 range, it's when their field goal percentage is going to go up. So if we can do a good job with that and manage our turnovers, you know, I thought we did a great job of forcing turnovers tonight. You know, 25 turnovers, 26 points. When we do that, then we get to run out and we get in transition when we're not taking the ball out of the baskets, and then we're a lot better.
You seem to be mixing up the second team a bit, though.
Yeah, we are. We are. You know, we just. I mean, I know I sound like a broken record a little bit, but we're still just trying to figure out, you know, how we can have some consistency with that team. So we keep trying to stick guys in there. Earl Clark has played great in practice. He deserved a chance to play. So that's why we stuck him in there tonight. Not so much anything negative against the other guys. I just thought that he had so much energy in practice and done a good job that I thought he deserved a chance to get in and see what he could do.
Was the reason Hakeem only played about 7 minutes?
Well, I mean, the matchups we thought were much better with the other guys out there. You know, they play a small team in Hibbert, and when Hibbert was out there, we had either Channing or Earl Barron guarding him, and then they had a bunch of perimeter players. So JD was a much better fit tonight, which is why, you know, he ends up with 30 minutes.
With Hito, numbers weren't all that great, but in that fourth quarter, it seemed like you had him running the team, like he was kind of a point forward.
Well, he did, and
is that how you envision him, or?
Well, a little bit. You know, we're going to use him some like that, but the big thing for us is I thought our spacing got a lot better in the second half. You know, Gorin had a few turnovers in the first half, and it was mainly because he drove to the basket with no avenues to pitch the ball back out. We were all in on top of him, and so he had no place to go. But, you know, when we can space the floor and Channing shoots the ball like that, it brings their big guys out from the basket. And even when they try to play a smaller guy on him, I just thought, you know, Channing did a great job. He shot the ball well, and he did a good job defensively. And, you know, when he plays like that, it creates avenues of driving, and the spacing just becomes much better.
Do you get the sense that he likes playing alongside a bigger guy?
Who, Channing?
Yeah.
I think everybody likes playing alongside a bigger guy. But, you know, I don't know if it's necessarily a bigger guy, but, you know, he likes to have the situation where, you know, he's a spacer and there's a roller on the floor. You know, and I thought I really did. I thought Earl Barron did a really good job for us defensively, and, you know, as we get better in that department right there, you know, obviously we're running on misses, and you know, we're a better team when we're running on misses than makes.
Channing looked like he was just as open on the last one as the first one. Was it not an adjustment thing, or were they stubborn with what they were trying to do defensively? Did you?
You know, I don't really know. I mean, I got enough problems trying to coach this team. I'm not going to try to coach Jimmy's team, okay? So all I know is that we try to run a play and create space, and Channing did a good job of creating space. And I thought he shot it tonight without any hesitation whatsoever. And, you know, I think he'll, you know, we explained to him that even on the nights where he's not shooting it well, you still got to shoot it without any hesitation, because I think he's a good enough shooter that at some stage in the game, if he gets up enough shots, he's going to get on a roll and make 4 or 5 in a row.
101 points Golden State last night, tonight 24 turnovers. How much of that is the defense and the matchups that you've put on the games?
I hope it is. You know, we talked about taking the next 10 games and kind of using them as a meter to what we should be defensively. You know, and get out of the bottom of the league, you know, field goal percentage defense and things like that. So I thought we played extremely hard and competed. You know, some teams and some nights you're going to make a bunch of shots. You know, we know how that works when we did it in LA against the Lakers. You know, but there's going to be some nights where teams just shoot the ball extremely well, and there's not going to be a whole lot you can do about it. But I just think if we take away the easy baskets, and you know, we take away our turnover, the transition baskets that they get off our turnovers, and we're just solid defensively, that we're in pretty good shape.
You talked about when you're hitting the shots, how that changes the spacing and how the defense for the other team has to change.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. It's like, you know, you just got to kind of pick your poison. I think we have the right spacing, you know, it allows everybody to just do what they do. And you saw Grant at the end of the game kind of close it out for us. JD was rolling to the basket once or twice, and you know, guys just, like I said, just come in and give us great minutes, and I just kind of do what my job is, and that's just kind of space the floor, make some shots, do some stuff, and block some things.
But personally, how did it feel to have a game like this?
It felt good, you know, it felt good. I think, you know, just like I said, you just got to be patient and just allow the defense to kind of dictate what you're going to do, especially in our system, and guys been doing a great job. You know, Earl's come in that starting lineup and really done a great job of bringing energy and rolling to the basket, and then, you know, Earl Clark and, you know, Jared and Hakeem and Hidu really done a great job of just trying to get everybody opportunities by creating matchup problems.
Talk about having Barron in the lineup starting with you.
You know what? Hey, yeah, it's nice. You know, we just kind of work well together, and you know, we just want to win, man. I think that was the biggest thing. I tell my wife before I left the house, I was like, man, we got to win this game. You know, it's huge for us to get above 500, and just to continue on with a nice little streak, and especially win at home, man. I think, you know, our record was better on the road than it was at home. So for us, we want the fans to come out here and make it electric like we know it is.
Let's make up for your football team yesterday.
You know what? I don't remember what happened. I passed out due to ridiculousness.
What's changed about the spacing that they're not running off that line?
You know what? It just, when I'm the biggest guy out there, you got to have somebody big guarding me. So if I'm guarding 4s or 5s, you know, it's just, you know, Earl's doing a great job of rolling to the basket. It's like you're going to give up a layup, and it's just, something's going to be open. When Jay Rich has scored 40, I don't know how many times. Grant's great off the dribble, so you can't run at him. Jared's been scoring, Steve's been scoring, so it's like just every night somebody's going to say, okay, we're just going to let him, not going to let him shoot, but, you know, just going to say, okay, if he's making a couple, let's get on a little closer. But it's tough to say that, excuse me, when you have other guys rolling to the hoop for layups.
You always say you don't get any credit for D, but like, that was a highlight block.
Dude, I don't know where that came from. I really don't. I was like, okay, let me make this look good. I thought it was just going to go, and I blocked it. So, you know, it happens like that, man. Just, you know, I've been doing my correctives, and, you know, Mike Elliott has really been helping me with my hops. And, no, you know, just trying to be a defensive presence in there, man. I know I could rebound a little bit better, but, you know, I just want to just come out here and just be around the hoop, you know, just try to block something, try to make some hard fouls, and get some rebounds.
You know it's good. Steve used to
I know, it was crazy. I was so tired. I was like, man, stop jumping on me. It's too tiring, man. All this hype stuff is tiring, man. I need to just stay calm and just keep playing.
He said you guys needed that you needed to
Yeah.
some fun.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? And it's because we're trying to play big, man. I think we found a system that works for us, and then we're getting easy stops. You see the energy picks up when we get steals. I don't know how many we have, 12, 13 tonight? So it's like when we get steals, we get easy baskets. When we have to take it out the net every time and they set up, that's when we get in trouble. So